Praise Kaida for his sacrifice of going to FatCon. Okay, joining us now, if you recall, not too long ago, back in, it looks like 4 months ago, we had the discussion wherein Blabs was hanging out in the old house over here, the spare bedroom. We were sitting next to each other when Arch was joining our show, and we discussed FatCon. And all these girls were going to FatCon up there, and we just thought it was so freaking funny that this was a thing. We were shocked, really. And we kicked around the idea of going to FatCon. Ultimately, what happened was it just was too cost prohibitive. That is a thing.
Yep.
It costs like 10 grand. We got to put Blabs in a fat suit. We want Blabs. And Blabs, let's be real. You were actually security. Scared. You were scared.
Oh, I would definitely need security. I could get hit, be taken out.
It's true. In any fight, I would not bet on Blab against a fat woman.
No, they could eat me. They could sit on me, dude, and I'd just be gone. I would disappear. Like, where'd she go?
They just start gnawing at your ankles. Oh, no, I'm just like working their way up.
Dude, I would die. I'm under 5'4".
Well, we couldn't make it out, but this gentleman could. Joining us now, Kaida. Hello, Kaida. Great to see you. How are you?
What's going on, everybody? How are y'all feeling? How are we doing this morning?
So glad you're with us, dude. We were talking about this leading up to it. You made your way out there. You had your audience fund your experience out there. It was great stuff. You went out there. You actually walked the halls. There's a 4-hour
No. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off. Not halls. We walked the hall.
The singular hall.
Yes, the one hall.
Okay.
Yes. We walked the one hall.
Good to know. Okay, so walk us through here. You get to FatCon. First and foremost, I think the number one question is everybody fat?
Well, surprisingly, no. Not everyone was as big as you would think, but there were some rotund individuals there. There definitely were a lot of them. There were a lot. It was more of a LGBTQ kind of thing than a fat thing. It was like a mix of the two. It was an experience, to say the least. Yes, we spoke to this lady right here, and I asked her like what was going on, because I was seriously confused, and she was basically saying it was about fat liberation and being welcome, and being fat, and being okay with being fat. And she also said that she used to diet a lot. Yeah. I can't show, like, I have the camera on me most of the time because I wanted to flip the camera, but the stream would have got hit so quickly, because as you walk the halls, they have like vendors, and all of the vendors, every single vendor had something to do with something sexual, like every single one. So when you walk in, they have the regular desk. Oh, this was a great segment. I'll tell y'all about this one. But they have the welcome desk, right? And it's a hotel ballroom. If you ever been to any kind of hotel, there's a ballroom, and they have the hall. It was just like a long hallway, pretty much. And every single vendor had sex things. Like the first desk we went to, the whole desk was full of sex toys. The next one, the whole desk was full of fat bitch candles. Like, they were big. Yes, like really big girl candles. Like, and I forgot to buy some because I was going to.
What does that mean, though? Like, what is that? What is a big girl candle like?
Like, it's a candle, and the wax is in the shape of a fat woman.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, does it smell like bacon? Because that would be hilarious.
I don't know. I didn't try to smell it. The next vendor across the hall, they were selling art, and the art was of naked fat women.
Oh, that's good.
They had clothes with naked fat women. They had like little, like little chandelier things that you put on your mirror in the car or something like that.
Oh, like the hanging mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah, of vulvas. That's what they had. It was like all sexual, dude. And
okay, so hold on. This
sounds like a kink hall.
Thank you, Blabs.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. So because I spoke to a lot of them, and they were all. It was exactly what you thought. Like leftist thinking area where it's like, oh, it's okay to be this big. And the lady that was painting the fat women, she wasn't even fat. She was skinny. And I asked her why she was doing it, and she was like, "Oh, I just love their roles. I love how what she say? I think she said she loves how the light like shines off. It was something fucking weird. I'm like, ew, what are we doing here, dude? And
Yeah.
it was a weird experience. But you know the funniest part is none of the big women actually stunk. The only person who stunk was the one man who was in a dress, and his name was Victoria.
Mm.
He was the only one who stunk out of the whole place, so that was shocking.
Okay.
But
So give me like a breakdown here. Like how many people were at FatCon? Was it
okay,
100?
so first
500?
of all, it's a fucking scam. Okay, they are scamming these big people, these people with mental illnesses. They're scamming them because it costs $100 to get in,
Oh,
$100 to walk around a hallway.
a singular
Right?
hallway.
A
One
singular hallway, and they have panels, but they're like in ballroom areas of a hotel, right? And every single panel has something to do with some freak shit. Like it was nasty. But so you go in, it's $100 to get in, right? And then you have to go from damn, I'm losing my train of thought. Ask the question again because I started thinking about the fat
I'm looking
women
for the
and I
breakdown.
got
Like,
scared.
yeah, listen, there's a lot to be scared of. I would have been scared if I wasn't. As a matter of fact, I just appreciate your bravery of making sure this was a thing. So the like total number of people that were there, was this 50 people? Was it 100 people? 500 people?
It was I would say it was under 100. It was probably under 80. It was not a lot of people in there. Most of the
Okay.
people that were there were vendors. And it seemed like most of the people that were there were like friendly with each other, like they all knew each other type thing.
Okay.
So it's not like your conventional convention, right? Like we were talking about that, how it's like even if we wanted to do some kind of shenanigans and like have fun, you legitimately couldn't because if I would have spoke too loud, somebody on the other end of the hallway would have heard me. So it's like is that small? Is that
Okay.
small?
Well, then give me like a demographic breakdown of here. Like, is this mostly like white women, or is it like
It was mostly white women. Mostly white women.
Okay.
There were a few black individuals out there.
Any
but
dudes?
you could oh yeah. There were a lot of dudes in dresses. A lot of dudes in dresses.
Okay.
A
So
lot
it
of
was
dudes in dresses.
dudes who think they're girls.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. Like
Any-
a lot of them.
Any actual he-hims, like real he-hims with a,
Oh yeah, if you saw the big girl that we had on screen earlier who was telling us about the FatCon, she had her own personal big brolic black dude behind her, and most of the time he was just rubbing on her chest and shit. It was fucking awkward, man. It was so weird.
Oh, so he was into the big girl stuff.
Oh,
huh?
dude, yeah, that's his woman right there. Yeah, he was behind her the whole time, and every time I flipped the camera around, it was because he would start like rubbing on her and shit. It's like, bro, why are you being a statistic right now, man? What are we fucking doing here? But it's it was definitely an experience, man.
Did they have any like sponsors or anything like that were there outside of like the vendors?
Outside of the mattress firm, like for the big people. There's like a big people mattress. I forgot the name of it. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Joint 3PO knows it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it because it's a big ass mattress company where they make mattresses for fat people. Yeah, is that it? The plus
that's
button?
the
No,
plus
that's not
bus.
it. That's not it. Oh my god,
I
where
love
is it?
that though. That's excellent.
There's the big fat mattress.
It might be the big fat mattress. Where is
Fat
it?
girl flow.
Oh, big fig mattresses. Big fig mattress. Big fig mattresses.
Do they understand that fig is like?
They might not understand.
Okay, maybe not. All right.
They might not get it.
Well, Arch, you're here. You're hearing this, Arch, and over in your world, your side of the world, there's not a whole lot of obese people. What are your thoughts on hearing this from Kaida over here?
We don't have fat people. We don't fetishize them to the same degree, and even if we did, we couldn't build them like America does.
But build the glorification of.
Well, just build the fat people in general. I don't think we have enough saturated fats for it.
Well, this FatCon over on Instagram, Kaida, I don't know if you realize this. It has 14,000 followers over there. And but so you're saying of the 14,000 people who follow FatCon, only 80 people showed up, huh?
Yeah, just about. So I spoke to her right there. Actually,
This one?
I did speak to. No, the one on the right. I did speak to her. Yes, did speak to her.
Stop, please.
She was Oh man, that. I'm sorry, I had a flashback because when they
PTSD.
There was a segment because we were getting ready to leave because obviously there's not enough content. Like if you guys would have went out there, first of all, y'all wouldn't have been able to make it in. I'm sorry, they would have sniffed you out and they wouldn't have. Y'all would have been out of there because
I'm white.
Not just that, because the cameras and everything, they wouldn't have let it happen. They just wouldn't have happened. And for two, we were getting ready to leave because there was nothing going on. It's a scam. It shouldn't be $100. It should be like $40 a piece. And they also upcharge you to get food. So the only way you could get food is if you get the VIP, and a VIP was like $260 something. And the only thing that you got, you would think so, but the only thing they were eating were fucking meatballs. So,
I learned so much.
It was a scam. It was a scam, dude.
The meatball is the favorite food of the fat person in Seattle. That's good to know. So the breakdown here, mostly white women, the occasional the person in the guy who pretends they're a girl. We have I see this here, this post over here. I'm not logged in over on Instagram, but it says eating a chicken sandwich on camera at FatCon because fat phobes will literally attack you no matter what you do anyways. Did you hear that phrase a lot? Fat phobes or fat phobic?
Fat phobia, fat phobes, homophobes. They had a lot of like a lot of the vendors were selling stickers like "fuck ICE," "fuck Trump," and "I'd rather be fat than a fascist." Again, it when you get in there, you see it's more of like a leftist fetish event than anything else.
I'm so glad I didn't go.
I'd rather be fat than fascist. I like
there was
that
a shirt
one because
that
I'm
said
sitting here thinking to myself, maybe I'm on the opposite side of this spectrum.
I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not in a bad area. Talking about because these were big women, like big women. And
whales.
I was saying we were getting ready to leave, but I was like, I saw people walking into like one of the ballroom areas, and I'm like, well, let me see what the panel is going to be about. And it was called Milking the Milkers. And I was like, oh, I can't leave yet. We have to go in here because I have to see what is going on. And it's exactly what you thought. It was an OF, bigger woman who was actually pretty nice. Like out of all the people that we met there, her name was Goddess Brickhouse. She was pretty chill. She was pretty cool, but she was a big woman. She was a big woman.
Brickhouse.
Yes, Goddess Brickhouse.
Arch is gonna go get a new OF account.
Goddess Brickhouse was her name.
I found it,
and
here we are.
Mommy Milkers.
There you go, Blabs. Would you read that, Blabs?
A tasty approach to SW
No,
Goddess.
the title, please.
Milking the Milklers. No, I can't read it if you do that.
Sorry, Blabs. Go ahead.
Milking the Milkers. A jiggly approach to sex in SW.
SW
Sex work.
Yes.
Sex work.
Yes.
A
like,
tasty approach.
Nope.
Yeah, she was
They
basically...
don't sell. She doesn't lactate, I hope.
Well, she said that you could milk anything in the body. It was kind of wild. She was doing the entire thing, just basically saying all the things that you can do for like sex work and trying to get them like, because they're fat and they don't like walking around being fat because subconsciously they know that being fat is wrong. So they're all shy. So she's trying to get them to like come out of their shell and things like that. And she's talking about how she likes to like, yes, I think
that's Brickhouse, huh?
Yes. And she was talking about how she sells pictures and videos of like things in her rolls and shit like that. And people will buy it. And it's like, and she was talking about milking things. And I'm pretty sure you can catch the drift. Yeah. She got to a point where she wanted everybody to get up and start taking thirst traps together. And that's when all the fat people got together and they all started taking off their shirts, and they all started like, because you had to pair up together, and they got together and they started taking pictures of each other, doing like, all this kind of shit.
This
and
right
stuff
here,
like that.
this over here, that
Yes,
right there.
yes, that's what they started doing.
Well, look,
I got
See how
involved.
amused Arch is by this? He's like, I gotta write that down.
I am reminded of
OF.
Weimar Germany yet again.
oh no. Well, I'll tell you this: you are braver than we are, both you guys, Atreus and you, Kaida. I got to be honest. I'm glad that you guys experienced it and not us. Although traumatizing Blabs would have been a great experience, I think you have traumatized
For you,
our audience.
not for me.
Could we somehow arrange for Blabs to be placed inside one of the flabs?
Please,
Blabs
no.
in the flabs?
No.
You joke, but I guarantee
That's
you,
assault.
she probably would have did it. she probably would have did it and probably would have sold it.
Wow.
Blabs in the
Shockingly.
flabs.
I
like it.
think the most shocking part is how we were walking around and the ground wasn't shaking. Because most of them was sitting down.
Was it like a lot of baritone music and tubas or anything like that, or no?
I heard a lot of the beeping of like a truck
Fireworks?
going backwards.
Oh.
Like that. I heard that a lot.
Did they,
Like,
did
no-
it sound like the Elephant Walk song? The
Little
as they're
bit.
walking around? Yeah.
Dude, I was scared for like the first 30 minutes to even get in there, dude, because I thought they were gonna like kick us out after paying $100 to get in there. And then as we're walking to the elevator, like 3 humongous women get off this elevator. And when I say big, like I've seen
Did
big
they
people
break
before.
the weight limit of the elevator?
I was so shocked that they all were on the elevator at the same time.
Together.
They were fucking huge. I broke down and started laughing because I couldn't do it because they were too big.
And they didn't smell like
They
mayonnaise?
they didn't smell. They
Wow.
didn't smell. That was the crazy part. The only dude that smelled was Victor, the guy who tried to kick us out at the end.
Victoria.
Yeah,
One
give
must
us a
then
quick
wonder,
rundown.
what was Victoria's secret?
Well, Victoria has a dick. That was a secret.
Quick surprise, huh? So real quick, give us a rundown. They tried to kick you out because you were filming?
Okay, so during the segment, right, when they were doing the milking one, so I already told you I was like socializing with everybody that was in there, right?
Yep.
And most of the people, weird. Like 2 things could be true. You could be weird and you can also be nice, right?
Mhm.
So they were nice enough and let me in there, and I'm talking to them, just doing everything I got to do for the stream and the content. But I keep seeing out the corner of my eye this one white girl who wasn't even fat, by the way. She just looked like a Karen. I saw her at the corner of my eye. She kept fucking looking at me every time I said something into the stream. And mind you, there's a dude filming in there who the whole time he was just filming got his brick house's ass the whole time. There was another woman
Why
that was
not?
like 2 seats over from me who was recording. There was somebody else on the other side of the room that was also recording or streaming. So there was multiple cameras in there, but she kept looking at me. And I knew something was going to be up, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to confront her after this whole thing is over because I don't want to make a scene. And as I was going to do that, she had already left. So apparently she went and told one of the people that were hosting the event that we were in there bullying and that we weren't supposed to be in there, right? So mind you, I'm the only one in the actual segment, like seminar, because Atreus had enough. He said, I can't fucking do this. And he went outside. And he was just sitting outside, and he was also socializing with, a couple of the other founders of the FatCon, who I also talked to, who said that they were glad we were there, by the way. So, yeah. So fucking as the whole thing ends, I see Victor, and he walks in, and he goes up to the chick that was doing the seminar, and he's like, "Oh, we got some complaints about being recorded without consent in here," and she was like, "Oh, well, he said he was streaming, and he told me he didn't ask before, but he told me he was streaming." And then she was like, "It was fine." And all the other people who I put on camera, obviously beforehand, I walked up and I'm like, "Are you cool with being on the camera?" They'd be like, "Yeah." And then I flipped the camera around. So he starts coming up to me, and he's like, "Oh, well, because we had a complaint about some people who were in here bullying or whatever." And I'm like, "No, every single person I talked to, I asked them if they want to be on camera, they say yes or they say no." And we had like good interactions. Now, whatever anybody says in the chat, that ain't got shit to do with me. But you know, I'm over here and I'm being as good faith as I possibly can be with you rotund motherfuckers. And yeah, he started pressing us about it. And yeah, they were getting ready to kick us out, even though we were leaving anyway. Like that was the last segment we could do anyway, because there wasn't nothing.
Kaida, I've literally been praying, and I know that I haven't seen this, but please tell me that you pulled the race card on him and said, "Are you kicking me out because I'm black?"
That was the next thing. I was waiting for them to actually start kicking us out so I could go, oh, so it's because we're black and not gay, you're kicking us out of here. But we didn't get a chance to do that because when I walk up to Victor, who was a grown man with a face mask and a blue dress, and I confront him about what they talked about again in the hallway or whatever, he had this other little pudgy little small white bitch beside him. And she also was like, well, you know, we're just trying to make sure everybody's safe. And I'm over here I'm like, well, you know, if there's an issue, what's the issue? And they didn't have an issue. So I'm like, oh, well, we're leaving anyway. So y'all be safe and y'all be well. And then, you know, we just walk out.
Well, I'll tell you what,
and the only
man.
person who stunk was fucking Victor. Dude, he smelled like shit, dude.
God damn.
That man stank, dude. He smelled like a grown man working 8 hours a day. That's what he smelled like. But he had a dress on, so I guess that means he's a woman.
The only work that he was doing was walking, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaida, I appreciate your bravery, man. Heading into the den, the stinky den, getting pressed by Victor, learning about all the weird SW stuff and the milking. Like, dude, you are a true brave soldier going in there, and I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, well, I'll never do that again. First of all, because it just costs too much. Like I think that the $100 to get into there, that's like about the price of like, you know, Dragon Con or like MegaCon or any of these other conventions that are like huge conventions that have a lot of things to do. Paying $100 to walk around a hallway and look at fat women, like this is a scam, dude. It's a scam. I wouldn't recommend anybody go.
Found Victor's pronouns in the chat. He ham. This is pretty dang good right there. All right, and I need everyone to go check out New Blackstreet over on YouTube. You can watch the entire stream. Looks like you've been playing High Guard as well. That's good.
Yeah, we played it yesterday. Won't play it again.
You said you will not play it again?
It's all, bro. That shit's uninstalled from my PC.
It's like 25 gigabytes. Uninstall.
And you can go find Kaida's channel. We'll put links to both those down in the description. You can go check out, subscribe, get those numbers up. Kaida, thank you so much for your bravery, my man, and give my best regards to Atreus.
Yeah, he'll need him. Y'all didn't see. He was out there just sitting in the sun like he was trying to ore farm or whatever because he didn't want to be around the fat people. But the fat people kept coming to him. So it was fucking hilarious. So yeah, I give my regards to him.
I'm just imagining him standing outside like broken down Ben Affleck, just standing outside with a cigarette, and he just looks like he's like.
That's how he was. That's how he was the whole time. Like when I was like, hey, come in here. They're doing milking the milkers. He got angry. He was like, I'm not going in there. It was crazy. Y'all should go watch the stream. It's hilarious.
Great stuff, man. Well, I'll tell you one thing we can do is see Blabs as an overweight woman. Blabs, thank you for this. Maybe next year we'll be sending you to FatCon as all it takes is another 150 pounds and you'll get there soon.
I asked Grok. I was like, please. I was polite to Grok and it worked the first time. I was like, please draw me fat. And I'm fat now.
That's good. That's going to make a great thumbnail. For this segment. All right. Hey, thanks so much, Kaida. Appreciate you, my man. Have a great show, and everyone go check out his channel, New Blackstreet. Great dudes over there. Appreciate you, my man.
Yeah, y'all be easy, man. Hey, stay off of my girl Lumi, okay? I like Lumi. She comes on the stream every once in a while. All right. She's just like me, okay? She appreciates the finer points of a woman. All right. So let's let her.
The points and the curves of a woman.
Yes, and the arches, you know. So let's let her live. But yeah, man, y'all be easy. I gotta go do bad things. I hear the little girl calling me.
Hey, have a great day, buddy.
Thanks,
we'll see you.
Peace out.
All right. What a stud, man. What a stud. Go check out his channels. Links down below. I appreciate his bravery. Blabs, I think you more than anybody else should appreciate that.
His bravery? Well, here's the thing. I would have died had I gone, so yes. But also, what a waste though. $100 for a hole, and it was just like a kink fetish over there. Like,
yeah, man, it's crazy. It is crazy to see. Do you know that if you subscribe, you won't go bald? Just kidding. You actually probably will.